Hey there, Nora Spangler here with Rogue Real Estate. Today's topic is, why would you want to move to Bend, Oregon? I've got 5 good reasons that you should think about if you're considering moving to Oregon or especially moving to Bend. Stay tuned. Reason number 1, did you know that 20% of people working in Bend are actually remote workers? I just found that out and I was kind of surprised by that numbers. Bend is a great place to settle if you are a remote worker. If you have a great full-time paying job somewhere else and they're going to allow you to work anywhere in the country that you want, this is a great place to come if certain things are important to you. So for remote working, we do have great, well, I won't say great, we have decent broadband and Wi-Fi. So like in all the coffee shops, wherever you would maybe want to work around town, you would have adequate Wi-Fi to do that. Also, we have kind of a surge in what's called co-working spaces, where you can rent a little bit of office space, you can have, your copier, all the things that you would need to support working, and you just pay a little bit of rent. And there are several of these in Bend, and I will put links to those down below if you want to check them out. So some people choose Bend just for that small town vibe, but we have amenities of a little bit larger town. We have a lot of the outdoor activities, so those are some reasons why people choose it as a remote work location. Reason number 2 is just for the outdoor lifestyle. We have great access to things like rock climbing, skiing, snowshoeing, all the river sports, lakes, hiking, mountain biking. All those great outdoor activities are pretty close and you have good access to them all year round. You should probably consider your vehicle, and I suggest a good all-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive vehicle for getting around in the winter months. And also if you're going to go over the pass, you'll need to have all-wheel drive, some good snow tires, or you're going to have to chain up, which is no fun. So I definitely suggest all-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive vehicles. Reason number 3 is just all the kind of the basics of shopping and food, restaurants, breweries, all those kinds of things that just add to your enjoyment of life, really. And I won't claim that we have the best restaurants. We do have some very good ones, and for me and my taste in food, it works out just fine. I'm not really a fancy restaurant person. We do have a few really good fine dining restaurants. If you want to go to a different or new fine dining restaurant every week, yeah, that might be a problem. If you want beer and tacos and hamburgers and pub food and interesting ethnic food, then Bend is a great place. And we have at least 5 different food cart like pods, and there's usually a brewery attached to those. So there is no shortage of really tasty, unique, and new foods kind of all the time in Bend. So I'm going to leave a link down there to the 2019 Best of Bend for restaurants and pubs. Now for shopping, if you are kind of a high-end shopaholic type person, you might find that there is a lack of shopping for you in Bend. Personally, I am not a shopaholic. I buy just what I need, and yes, I want something new every now and then, but I don't shop for entertainment, and there's plenty of shopping for me in Bend. We have all of the normal places, all of the Home Depot, Lowe's, we have a Trader Joe's, we have Costco, Fred Meyer, all the grocery stores, Whole Foods. We have Locavore, which is a place that focuses on local grown food, and so I think there's plenty for you to choose from. Plus there's tons of local, really cute boutiques and specialty stores downtown and in other locations around Bend. So I think you'll find plenty of fun and unique stores in Bend to spend your money and support local. So reason number 4 that I think people choose to move here is just the pace of life and the quality of life. And those two things kind of go together. So this is a big part of why I moved here. I moved from Seattle, so I was just tired of the frantic pace of life and the constant, just high-speed freeway driving. Well, actually, you were usually stopped on the freeway. You weren't driving fast. So in Bend, we don't even have a freeway. We have one parkway or highway, and the speed is only 45 miles an hour. So literally, that's the fastest that you should be driving. And it really, I think when you first come, you'll really feel that sense of slowing down. And if that is what you want, then Bend is a good place for you. If you want that high-paced, energetic life, then it may not be the place for you. Now, I will admit that the streets and the roads are tending to get backed up. I am noticing more traffic at certain times of day. I've heard that it can take up to 2 hours to get all the way up to Bachelor on a good ski day. Like if we just got a big dump of snow and everyone's heading up to the mountain, it can take a couple hours to get all the way up there, and then you may or may not find parking. So, we are getting more crowded, but I guess it's what you compare it to. So from Seattle or Portland, I think you're going to find it a slower pace and a better quality of life in general. Number 5 is getting to live in your favorite vacation spot. This was true for us. We used to vacation here in Bend and decided to move here. And there's kind of pros and cons of that. For one, the con is that you lose your favorite vacation spot. I mean, we don't vacation in Bend anymore because we live here. But I think that was a small price to pay for the pleasure of living here year-round. So we had to find some other places to, find that favorite vacation spot. And we love going to Joseph, Oregon. That's a cute little town in the northeast corner. And so you just kind of have to reinvent your vacation spots. So one more pro, and I'll leave you with this thought. For living in your vacation spot is that you kind of get to relive some of your favorite vacation moments. Like I can drive by the Tumalo State Park and I just feel those memories of going there on vacation. Visiting El Sancho, which is my favorite taco place in Bend, also known as the #1 best taco in Bend. And we go there quite regularly. And it used to be I only got to go once or twice a year. So I do appreciate that part of living in my favorite vacation spot. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe. There's a link down below. Maybe you'll watch one of the other videos right here. And certainly if I can help you with real estate, feel free to reach out to me. I hope to see you next week again on Nora Loves Bend Homes channel.